Maneva na se ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
You are most welcome to PENDREAM TV, the only channel that brings you the best and latest updates in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for more updates. Like and also share to other members to watch as well. You can also leave a comment after watching or send us a voice note on our WhatsApp number, which is 0277-128-777. Thank you. Today we bring you nothing but a hot interview with Honorable Mpofo on an issue of the campaign policy and the galamsey, which I would like you to join me listening to what he said and how the policy is all about. If you don't really understand what it is, he has taken his time to explain, which I would like you to join me listening to what he said into detail. And make sure you leave a comment after watching or after listening. What you don't understand, please, you can leave a comment at the comment section after watching. Thank you.
Sir, you share and come on to and say, I radio gold 90.5 FM. Jumadin L live on Lounge Select TV on Multi TV. Kevin Kobedu Taylor, one in the ghost team, no Adaroma. A fiti, a joda, a copim feeder, and we are donko, a copim, a riana, no nine, Pampaso, L live on Lounge Select TV on Multi TV. Honorable Samuel Ofoso Mpofo, PhD. Aha, is the Dr. Papa, or a former national chairman, Edema NDC Amanyuko, Sanso, and a nay, John Mahama, a year campaign steering committee, or a member of the team, our Moshaboat to Niama, Ama John Mahama, second camino, Ababa Bear Krabashe, chairman, Etu Kwai, chairman, Atia Tumo Ghana, and chairman by, the first time I mean, I jump puni, but enkita de yedibi papa etene ye baba be hwe party no ahoboa programs ahodo a party ne de egu ho den na omo timi identify am face ene how a che so mo won so ano a wo mo epeso mo de brega na economy no we dey say nyuma na ye boss here he said the 24-hour economy no sen kware be ye adwuma asidi afa Obi bisa me say ana watchmenti send this for some $30 so the 24-hour economy now what me say about share the manufacturing side and some high-end services now I provide a import substitution and no nebema dollar about from one you be share the performance of this government is say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia say okita bold solutions no so adeba na solutions and I don't know say yes be a board the business a light I don't know how you be describing but the chairman of Hanum but chairman shasi amembre is as no anga no air communicator na positions are you be di ewo ayaman you say mu pa de so far no van say aka president pe no ntimi ni ye and so de menim say nyamiti ase de da no abibie kwam no ebeba so the positions are what party mu appointment in government there mega say chairman wafro to the topper and ho akokwa yi papa e wo Ghana manyo simmo is ya no me na doctor na honorable doctor Samuel Ofoso
that will be introducing me now say former DC, former MP, former deputy minister, former regional minister, former local government minister, former national organizer, former director of relations, former vice chairman, Nasisi Masaya, former chairman. Into you and I'm on the onion, former Ofoso. Into the former Ofoso.
And then we Otukunoba. I know the position don't be a general former Otukuro. And they are going with the enemy. And the position be a brand party money. So far, no fruit to the top. I can say flag bearer, I don't know. Unyanko Hodume. It's German, my mama.
Yeah, na maminche watiefo na wahwefo nyina na menyina sa opportunity na menna Loud Silent TV for and a call Bedutela menomase. Honestly, for almost 9 months, na me home family me kwa amano. What was keeping me alive was Loud Silence.
Wow. Wow.
And number almost on top of issues.
Wow.
More than to be very honest. We were outside now, so we were time. A bit reading, no news, no ya. The information will be from outside now since any our Ghana.
Wow.
Because we Ghana had no distractions, no doors. Into Madam Nasipa, because there is one thing that I have found with his program, and it said, and some of our Kenyan album. Exposes, you know, why you know, beer, or can't, and I've taken my time to listen to him. Seriously, I think that I was say a damas.
I see.
If it's a governance system, now, you know, maybe this one more from Uncle Watchdogs for democracy, and more essential for I'm where the fourth estate of the realm. But I could remember even my guard dogs. I won't guard it. What he has done has really helped. And I can say, we're being for our man on the power. For disrespect, man can't sing for any me. But not access to information. Very scanty and go for Tiasia. We are sure since say power for Rupa, but now catch MPP for them go to about our man on there and here they run away from it because they were previously they were very eager. Some be implementing Rupa now more they go to about. But I can tell you, say, with the work of the likes of Kevin, no other people on the social media, omo year Juma pa no, ama. The kind of consciousness and the awareness outside the country on the going on in the country, you know. And you said, we mistake now for Rupa and here Emfa. Until my we say, no, go slow, almost of you.
But I think that Rupa, no, almost almost in every country.
I said, no, Rupa, I can't stand it. You start from the known to the unknown.
Oh, okay.
And Tikawo starts here, and Togo, Benin, Nigeria, and Burkina, Cote d'Ivoire, no more, and then you had the battle paper boxes, that's why they are quite okay. Until now, Rupa and the decision is that if you do it, Rupa for all. And also, and I feel say, we have constitution, the right to vote. You don't discriminate against others because the Ghanaian in Togo is as equal as the Ghanaian in the US. The Ghanaian in Nigeria is equal as the Ghanaian in Germany. And I believe, sir, Papa Mono, you have to tell your man your electoral system, no, you do baby. The economy bit me absorb us. I think we will have to look at it because Ghana for our man, so they contribute quite substantially towards the growth and development of this country. And team can't say a bad idea; it's a good idea, but implementation, registration, a problem. It is a wood Ghana. Now say ultimate register and go for her. I voters vision. We'll come to that point because I personally me know a bit na hokakra. Na ya church Ghana for name be.
Electoral commission issues.
Yes.
I think so far no because Enema economic crime discuss. Ni na kuwi abato.
The Americans near President Mahama na pro ba obo.
Yeah.
Manifesto for fair ya call lunch. E mu nsemu hwehwe wo ho. Ene Nema pa o magana ni na no say yantimi anya opportunity to governor. Ni na beka itim.
Okay.
And the most crucial aspect of election is about the integrity of the electoral process.
Okay.
And if you get it wrong, everything goes wrong.
I see.
And once beaten, twice shy. If you say, me bet na amamu no, so na okay no. As I say, Baniafi. I am uncle for whom you are. I want for some a brand ticket. It's not my job. Or just like a crab. A crab, no, the Your public service man can call retirement. I'm over 60 years now.
Wow.
Now, 60 years now, but me 32 years. And that's more money.
32 years?
Yes, because for public office, no. Okay. 32 years.
And that's meant 92 by Prim Sabri. Yeah, only guy
32 years.
Public,
but before then, no me child there. Until then, also part of public service now. Until me the no kahwa. My case out of the 60 something years, so me the almost 35 years. And that's my God. Until enye asamketo. Until no mana yet why ye can. Sabi ayensu hu kakra yenya. Ene de ehwe. Na the heart of every democracy elections. Okay. Elections, no, and they determine say party bit me from government. Until your party and this party, we hear a manifesto no more. I say, but I can see a party no, is to contest election, win and form government.
Oh, okay.
That's the objective for party no win na say contest election.
Win. My former
government. And only but I enter the NDC party. You take a former government in Swa. You de a mamu papa so abano man for home either. I have. Inti the koso about electoral commission. Pese Mrs. So say one more demanded for forensic audit of the electoral register. No. I want to put a big stamp on it. I'm there to say pine. What can I say before the 2016 election? That Mamu Bamia, me can say or a liar. Okay. Mr. Bamia, and what can I say? Over 70,000 names to go list and the way register. Yeah. Until register no, the integrity of the register no cannot be vouched for. Omo move ya, may say electoral commission makayati. Sanity there. A special committee was formed under Justice Crab. And other experts near the now by him say you and other agencies now by I say the inquiry auditing of the register. Yeah, public hearing. Emma, it be my gun for now here. Emma never be Jina Jose. Mumechne, maybe as 70,000 names no. It be seen there. Say it didn't find you, say it didn't find you. But at least there was a response to the opposition when they doubted the integrity of the register. There was a response. The government felt, say, Electoral Commission independent. It's almost say, one by sound with you. Okay. The whole world 18 year course. Mijibi say, our press conference, Bossman, friend said, not a Bossman, Asare, a Bayer Yeno, is an admission of the fact that the electoral register is tainted. Electoral register, I was to say no, a compromise. Electoral register, I was to say no, yeah, the year Juma, if you say, oh man, can to me say, oh my, from so. So, say, doctor, and oil operation, and can we, as well, Becca, Nippon, and no Becca, so a mistake, name, and Nippon, we didn't Yamiadom, and Yenipa. And what bed me to say, you Messiah won't say, Electoral Commission for no one. Say, I see a year voter registration. When the voter registration, we know, only an electoral area level. Yeah. But almost year exhibition, almost no police station level. Yes. Now, a voter transfer. No district level. Okay. Because machine no use one. Ordinary biometric verification device. And every registration. Okay. But one more, I don't have an election management system. I don't know what district officers. Okay. Any national no interface. It is a baby do I will remind you say do baby me person okay. Nani pano person contest election ma NDC. But nani didn't register. Nani didn't register. Okay. Eba no sa oye eba twanya kwesi se Electoral Commission for no be one portal say ye to aba ye true the answer no ni akọ. Sa na transfers no so ba. And no so no one the control. I say omo a friend say make a secret code. Ah ye the BA system no. Okay. And my understanding, no, that system no can only be opened by one person, either the commissioner no, and one of the deputies, and the control system. No. And how come, sir, system a closely knit? A better be obi. Use just ordinary pictures without going through by verification. Because our verification on mine. Why be a first be also verify? Okay. What control would you verify? Yeah. Enti say open your transfers wa. I was say verify I say one name pakuna wo your transfer now. It is a comfort me BT system no. Ama omotimia transfer without going through the proper protocols no there. Yem me say I was say you pussy gang one me see ya na say aduma ko enyan SCM and the let's also ask ourselves say yanko for no vigilant and na aduma ko for nko hu say edi over 3,000 migrate abeshemu yeah and na yan correct na what will be nusus so be there on the day of the election. It does not lie with we the political parties no to ensure the sanity of the register. Yen de ye observe na ya hwese ade no amoye no eya na. Now so many conspiracies it will play in. One of the conspiracies they play in they say identity and the electoral commission for the year unwilling to give the register no in soft copy no to the political parties ahead of time. Okay. Okay. Identity na chair ya kosi say you ever started exhibition a day before any other month because obi a what is our IT system you see now no person do aduma we dey buy 1 terabyte and 2 terabytes echo near the sa you load sa any meguswa to disaggregate them to region to constituency level no enya some ketwa okay and the exhibition also a year polling station level you have about 40,000 plus polling stations. It is how they sa 2 terabytes hard drive information was not the more political party no the day before the exhibition now they just say you are making it impossible for them to be able to disseminate the information right to the branch level. Send the way I bet your board but not say I normally be how on check it again 1 man who 8 days into assuming say a nipa no saka dem come here fast that's one more year decentralized they na they akwa kosi branches no saka and you could take it between 4 to 5 days and san no matimi and san obi answer can dey work friend say bunkurugu ne ham enchire ne fanchire call whatever you want to call it no internet just say you are going to put the people under stress. It's why we are going to do proper due diligence. Until America said these are conspiracies, yeah. You let me play in. I'm just thinking aloud. Yeah. Send them away. So, observe some questions because I remember. Enough, you know. Send them away. You know. You Messiah who say, is it an isolated case or is widespread? There were 40,000 polling stations. Listen to what I'm saying. At your 14, America. Okay. Say, Obi and Andrews are better regulation now. Nesi opusiga there 24. It wait me acquire 6. Baby. No acquire 5. Baby. No acquire 20. Baby. No acquire 15. Baby. So offer the 10. So this is nipa 10. Omo dabre and I say baby omo to aba. Na oyi free ho no the question baby. Na nipa ni nimu a 10 no what dey multiply 40,000 obenya. That's over 400,000. Yeah. Election you talk about last no. Yeah. MPP ABT about 522,000. 500,000. It is to be an say me use IT system. Even programmers we need less than 50,000. Yes. Yeah. I don't be that up. Yeah. From you call third round. Yeah. Only but less than 50. It's to be an say. And as I would say, we share between NDC and MPP. In fact. Your vote share no obia bet me buy 45 plus. Into 45 plus 45 90. Yeah. Fan say me aka 10%. Yeah. But more than that, but I'm just assuming 10% no. So obia can na no ya na address so pusiga makoyi nipa by 24 every salary go e de ko pusiga. Oba ko so akwa 24 ha. Oba ko yi se wo tell. Obewie no. O aggregate sa 40,000 polling stations now. That situation now, about disenfranchises and can lead to one party winning the election over the other. Say nipa no so mo deliberate. No who say, sir, offer register. Register be before biano. A local register.
Okay.
Into confirm me committee 19 and I'm a meeting.
Okay.
Obia for committee 19 be NDC. Onu misa so we NDC. Into you tell free mo not the question ebia so ga ko baabia. After election day me dru ho no.
Now din him.
Na me din him. Again obi be say I don't think me kasa because electoral commission for not be a quiet say.
Obi anko
1 week. 8 days will be anko head there. Here Ghana had how many people and the bit me any chance say na kura see ote obetro ndin no of a car and or the ban obetro ndin because and who here say the dey be ban register no obi o ho a on twin san fast car na emfa emma baabi a oto aba
so be
hwedi eti the tendency no obi ho na dipa so to kwan we di ho it is so many factors ebetimi a play ama voter exhibition kasa no hwa e na turn out no e very low and they are all this are money onum say turn out e very low no or yes I be we are e bi a
be succeed
out of nipa 24 no 4 and the baba
okay
abehu so mo dinum they are correct na 20 down mama no so it's a very serious matter it me say governance institutions and the civil society for and the peace council and all those who matter UNDP minimum say omo play role elections mu US embassy UK embassy Netherlands embassy and omo Canada omo boy election ayim nam no ye nyina ntoato adwen na ye hwe say is it possible say some register say electoral commission for Ajatum say a compromise because once they have agreed that they made a mistake it's compromise.
Oh okay. But at the same time, they are saying that they also robust.
How can a compromise register become robust? And where's near to?
Yeah.
Who can be a robust? And you so design say.
I didn't answer part.
I didn't know room. Yeah. Opinion room. Penet say. Vulnerability above robustness. It was Dr. Bosman or yeah political science scholar.
Yeah.
But sir, knowledge not fire there. The thing cannot be robust and at the same time be vulnerable for penetration and for penetrating to the system. No more to me use system. It is a obia sumba junwa. Now was say yesim konya.
Okay.
Now say KPMG and the form and I say an independent body the form. Near be a thorough review of the register near baby because I didn't ask a grand design. It appears that it's a grand design. And I know, sir, the election directors of NDC are doing very well. They are vigilant, and I want to commend them for most of the exposes are urban. But I did say we should push further because we might not lose election by 50,000.
I don't know.
We lose election by 2 votes. Campus of Ofoso
MP3. No more hormone.
Olusu by 3 votes. Tema East. Your papa be the late Fuzitobi. No, MP. Okay, constituency. I'm said Dambochu, but another Dambochu was saying. Olusu by 2 votes.
2 votes.
2 votes. Well, Entino Sanya Asama Yakan, and now they also did the because 1 vote, see to win and become president of the Republic of Ghana. Constitution say you need to get 50% plus 1. Master, when you want now, Uncle Apai.
When you want
1 vote, 50%, 1 and 50%. So be do 1 vote to 1 gra. Don't take it for granted. No, some break it then down. No, be at as I say. Send this for a prayer. They are pray because 1 vote to be year free mono. It will prevent you from becoming president of the Republic of Ghana. Now, obra ye. Ne papa opese wo yina nipa ba compenti apai want me an president. And it is not an easy thing. And I want to plead say the electoral commission should be flexible on this matter. They should be open on this matter. They should be transparent on this matter. Once obi Korea ahokwa no court ya jailing no. Yeah. Obi Korea if you 100 Ghana krani e china. don't know why. Abokro. If I show Ubi vote, we are. Then I say you.
Abokro.
Obi vote today we are a year so serious because a year about the future, the determination. Some people back who vote we are and some vote back on bet me am be a president of Ghana.
Okay.
That is how serious it is. It will be kono kofe na okoye kanana na oyi would free one constituency. Not another constituency. Do you know it is one of the rigging machinery. On the election day no confusion by basa. Na me say about wa yeto no et say na wako North Africa na kotoko ekobo Africa Cup finals the ombe bia o ti bi di nsuo e park na ubutu kura oba nipa nsuo nti wan fa rembuta ma enso bedu so na park no ya water no the only person mo ya na say 90 minutes no e be bomu no win this game aye komu no. All what others are looking at, they say, "Can be a before be within 72 hours, no." Because on election day, now go for ready go because we didn't have, ready will make me who be. Nipa no make me who be. Bonus I say pray ya so we know. O confusion ne would be a wo bia no account mu de be. And then she say we court nso a President Mama Kasa say afia battle here to here no court option dey year from yan court be I think so crowd Kasa say me super makan bebre say court option dey year from it is a court option dey year from what we need to do is to make sure say every step of the way the right thing should be done and build the confidence with the electoral system and will be a thing of what to say baba no so na me hu say malusu fair and square okay but for now there yes, a coming events cast their shadow. Sadly, we are seeing minority leader. Because what we see 2017. Why you be a more asia? 2017. 2017. Yeah. And they did room. Well, who are and kukwasa. Ubi person the year na there. I don't know what they did. Me to be go. Said the Yaka gerrymandering. Not that word gerrymandering. This one news but near the sis I don't know nine. But then this is very, very, very alert. And for this election, the most important thing I was saying this for say, you're very vigilant. You are making sure, sir. Yes, it is not the one who votes which counts. Yeah. It is the one who counts the vote. To make sure say, who wins. It to make sure say your vote is counted. Until you control about we are. But more than say, but we originally vote in the buy no. You better count no. Or some may count as a vote no. You know, certain things happened in the last elections. And me baha, na person me refer confadring cause be brave say ne be ya. Ya ma ya wi mfi say. Sa election you know. Buga. And Mpofo is buga. Okay. I can assure you, say, the last election, can DC be majority in parliament. And year 2020, dear. Yes. Now DC be majority in parliament. Yes. And can you hang parliament cry? Some women are not Saturday. And can be done in your man's way. Because look at it, serious. Serious, you are to a baby. You can't, you win the presidential. When we say, there's always the possibility say baby will be winning presidential biano over parliament okay because and time na I say baby ba ko pedi me yana and I'm say and time na okay sometimes and worst case scenario na be okay ya can you do nkunim aka one police station what was so yeah cost aba I mean for parliamentary I think the vote tally was just about 100 or something ya can presidential you're winning with over 600 or something ti can parliamentary na na wa gidi yes o to question no em fa ballot box no em fa si kam na enko EC district office na yen na enko de enko kan na yin because that box determines who wins the parliamentary election seriously yeah ko do ho no ma box na ira o kan no box na ye de ko kan ya MP no it determine the outcome no sa box no ira gidi ira Intino That is why serious your court be see and for almost these 4 years no we were in court in serious, and I know how our lawyers, and I want to doff my hat for the NDC lawyers. Lawyer Dawood, I tell you that was a day be your friend because and I do 12. I say chairman may feel her too, as my car say.
Wow.
I have to send my car to go and pick him. Let the The number of trips my driver a year free Accra, Echo Cape Coast, will ascend off by election. And how much be I say my car, my personal car, because as I don't know with the city, we are it we do. Court will be about 7-8 until lawyer no qua. Say you better kata. I doff my hat for him with all his age by 4:30. Now me kaji na kofa net nako. Enti sa serious could have altered parliament. And unko sa box ba kono and the can na ni wa gadre course no. Say sa de don see a.
Enga issue about 137 I'm saying Esikado Ketan so.
Esikado Ketan, the same thing happened. I say 5-0. Baako is a real also. Me no Esikado Ketan. Me ensa Zabzugu. And 9 Tachiman South. And now I'm say Takon for him.
Yeah.
5.
It has that 5
Tachiman South. Presidential you win over 5,000 margin. There is no way
I will lose parliament.
No way say be lose parliament. But when me first soldier for the police phone call to 2 nipa me said the engine ye mayan kanya bano. Ye be court ye court. Ah, only people dey cause I'm not so we are so my your papa me court. I think.
But John,
I am bringing all these things into perspective to guide our way forward and our approach towards this 2024. So that 2024 election year, no quota, no bagawaya. I was say, can't be able to be a watertight, monitoring, watertight. A friend said, insurance say the votes are counted and the results are delivered. No, I was saying, media, me want to say, the heartbeat of the electoral process, no. Is the integrity of the register. And the integrity of the register, the EC has admitted, say it has been compromised. Once it has been compromised, I will be at me a room in there. May want 40,000 in there. I was seeing every police station be I say, will be to me room.
Okay.
Because the 8 days not my anytime I'm release register when they are there, it's not enough. Now after the registration, yeah. You be but the only thing about me man say, you bet me a special case say after the exhibition, events ICC and not say, and was say, you tell me a system no. Because you say you be man for home okay. But all the political actors no opportunity to scrutinize the register and ensure say the register is intact. But as I say there. Only any robots in film.
It is I know the mom
robots the mom because that vocabulary no mombio.
I see.
I see. Because I did robots no. What build a firewall around it?
Yeah.
And it cannot be penetrated.
I see.
Once
be a ballroom there. You see the word robots but any of my question now. One MP before the Omon Kasai. Akwa say wo party NDC and as a election directorate no afa niam ya bodebo ebio mamani wa dwenkyere ewo ekuyi a omampani ya appointment e kokokyere omo a constitution no ama ho kwan no. I am talking about if I say Council of State for no Dr. Apiahene a known party activist, MPP party activist. In fact, 2020, no yet director of IT, Bono region, Edema MPP Amanyokun. And Dr. Piahene, one of the 7 commissioners na constitution seminar is in charge of IT. But Masaya can say me. One also so now test con for patron. Now say be a patron, they say oh, need to say a Oka be na so crack can be no much chile. You do a patron that branch, no. And also think Dr. Bosman Asari na. I catch them when this was a moment threat to Ghana in democracy. Ye practice ukrumai. Sansem we say in actually no. Ne Dr. Peter Pia hine de me. Me kai say much ro kra attack o ma. Council of State say woman de omhwe competence but enye party affiliation. Unyini say sanima we nyina na abobaba. Ami ababadu and the confidence Ghanaians ewo sa electoral commission now no edobia tirim say abaya kwakoto no MPP ne electoral commission afom one team one person mu wi abanam which is our appointment and the response if you Council of State ban what you say.
Well Nedika Mejidi say we are very disappointed in the response at Council of State at the mile because Electoral Commission is supposed to be an independent body, and it must be seen to be working as an independent body. They say they say the IT department of the Electoral Commission has almost been politicized.
Okay.
And the election now so they say IT base. Transmission of results. IT base. I didn't know make answer. There is another person who I am told is working there. Sandy Pano, ne papa, a year MPP funding member, Kingpin pa na kufu ado offer. Non for ni akora.
Also you do IT.
Or no so he is the founder of the Statesman newspaper.
Okay.
Okay, friend no yaw amfokwachi. Late.
Okay.
Me sure say only kufu ado to say onam ntuma. Ono na me fanta na political mentor pa no boye mienu. Ya amfokwachi na ya goji. Ya goji na goji's back.
Okay.
Goji's back no obey Council of State member.
Okay.
In the first as it is late we free say almost by Council of State member Western region. Omo na me fan so omo ye na Akufo-Addo ne kingpins. Ya anfo kwache no information me sai kan say ne ba and appointed no as consultant to IT department.
Oh, Electoral Commission.
Yes, Electoral Commission. We try no moja MPP colors ne be free mo.
Wow.
It say no I was say yama ni bre any appear him. We wrote against it because there was all the evidence. But they say oh omo will be a original election. Na waje campaign akasa ni ade na no and Supreme Court efano na be Supreme Court judge. With the petition with the be akwa intino. This is a very serious matter, and we need to keep an eye on the IT section of the Electoral Commission because, so Dr. Pia here no, oh, be so MPP. I want to MPP on the color free no, or your commissioner also pretending over IT.
Yeah.
No, who for the warfare, and so Abaho. Abbas and the Kaiser was the officer, so I found so I'm also the consultant in the IT department. I want the Electoral Commission to disprove what I'm saying because that is the information that I have. But I don't doubt the source of my information. Say, yeah, I'm for Kwachi.
Neba, IT consultant.
IT consultant.
The Electoral Commission.
I stand for correction if that is not true, but that is the information that I have.
Okay.
If that is it there. Let's just say the biggest problem you want to say the first time you kwakoto aba almost all the 7 commissioners were appointed by one president. The chairman of the Electoral Commission, the 2 deputies, the members of the commission. I think if I stand for correction, I think they said the 7 were appointed by Nana Akufo-Addo. Previously, no, 1992, you have a Kwahoto Abano, not party ni ho.
Okay.
And they appointed commissioners. Inti da no do no mapo. Ah no yes sumaja he. I'm said the first one doctor Ofori Boati. I said another odo no mapo. Sumaja he by a chairman of the EC. I said you wura first say two about wura constitutional. TMDC by na say appoint you on NDC ho. NDC be free wa President Kufuor enso buy no. Na e bi correct time until President Kufuor should be appointed bi. It na e me find say a mix of some of the commissioners appointed by Rawlings, some of them appointed by Kufuor.
Oh, okay.
Kufuor feel wa at a man's buy so also be the opportunity to appoint one or two at any time be a hybrid. This is the first time almost all, I'm saying almost because if you call a time and they replace you, it means so many now acquire. But the information we want to say appears only now come here appointed.
Yeah, so far. And the last batch in there by near appear here two ladies be on by there. So far there, almost entirely a appointment from Akufo-Addo. Inti
na electoral commission effect, na Council of State for should have been careful in looking at this situation, especially with the evidence and the support to you. It is here. Say we say Tanko Rashid, deputy IT director, election, election.
Yeah, computer.
It say John Mahama, win election. No appointed computer to my IT director. Council of State for Becca say expertise no more. You see, because the expertise.
Okay.
One man a better about us today. You're going for your probably bring. And more expertise I did more on beating me. But send me a electoral commission should be seen. Should be seen to be neutral umpire. Your football say yet me who referee beer. Oba maybe and the social media handle but we don't acquire say what say match if you have a salary free. Yeah. The bias into the man can his match. Obi okra now declare. In fact, when you say in the corporate body, corporate governance okra say we a board of director. Now you could take a decision be now your interest you declare your interest. Say Saturday we may interest anything no I'll recuse myself.
Okay.
No person meeting be.
Okay.
And he said, Obia, as an electoral commission should be neutral. The electoral commission, no share battles, no be any GDO, no be or ye card bearing member, officer of a political party. Now you found some mayor commissioner. How do you expect the person say, or nipa the bar, the competency now, and then neutrality? But the neutrality is more. The electoral commission being seen as a neutral umpire is the most important element, fundamental element that everybody will be looking up to. And for me, I think that what we have, let's say, the deficit, trust deficit in this electoral commission is widening by the day. Trust deficit. Now, when there is mistrust in the election management body now, then it portends danger for the country. It's the ambassador said, some issues here NDC for reason. It's not red herrings. There are issues as you see even when the senior na in the man of Mekaka electoral commission should come out clear on this matter rather than to say you're suspending we. And you know, no, that's not the solution of the matter.
You close to that chapter now. Dr. Nyaho Tamakulu. Was the EC is the greatest threat to Ghana's democracy.
So he's confirming what I'm saying.
What did you say?
Yes. The greatest threat to this democracy is how the EC conducts itself. Because you see, for the first time in the history of this country, Ayatu Abba, electoral commission Abba say, Abana me declare you're wrong. Do you know the lawyer Chikata went to court to challenge the constitutionality of the declaration because everyone was declaring the back. You declare we are no. It's all declare results, no. No, not so about not because me a mistake. It is another declaration. Constitutionally, no, it's flawed. That is why Chikata led NDC to court.
And the court now recording
what the fundamental issues are now all say constitutionally, no, the declaration was wrong. And once the declaration is wrong, no, to that extent, the results should be declared null and void. That is one of the fundamental reliefs. And You want to kata ejina so dey kasa. In addition to all the other infractions and there can was. It mene nyaho tamakro eya adwen.
All right.
Say the electoral commission should reassure Ghanaians, reassure political party actors about their determination to be neutral umpire for this election in order to safeguard the peace and security of this country.
Okay, maminka message we na yanko ya nimene yanshade Ora Isaac Boache, years of age, was say, please tell chairman that the MPP is copying from the Nigerian EC, where thousands of people couldn't find their names during the day of voting. Let all push for the forensic audit. Thank you. One also the
well, no, I saw like I don't know. Mr. Die ever to about. Sadly, I know they ever to about. We don't confuse with you about with him. It's a deliberate and premeditated act that has been taken, and I believe, sir, see a tell boss here, see about you, and your pussiga, and your Sanarugu, and your Dwako. I think that it will be widespread.
Okay. Yanko ya nimina yamfa jumadi na tuaso mfama mame ento andiye kakra Heart Builders Real Estate for that Roma County ya jumadi na bro Heart Builders se ya mo asase our Shy Hills Tripoli and Ningo Pram and saseno 20,000 25,000 and 30,000 obetua 50% na de aka no wo de abosomi sia enso etimi atuawie efieda enememenda bia no pano so what the clients eko the various sites abebo so chire we and only free transportation or the amount from your office Kaketo Junction opposite Ewa Shaman building and construction roofing architectural drawings and a biodigester services ni no Heart Builders Real Estate ebebo etikai na ehye so efama me number ni 0593 244 322 0593 244 322 Lion Aluminium Products say a amount discount on various air roofing products if it is sabri ekopim the end of 2024 na jese oseye atajufuwa yatidenne eti misaw sell your contractor na utimie individual samutimie or real estate developer samutie pampas no mommo empempen koduru anase enko Lion Aluminium Limited for akache na free so monhwemwa na roofing products ni nyina no amount discount says na say sika ehwo adin ye papa to be of discount there na jese as I say utimi tutu nine omo products ne so papa etina jese no so I don't know your Sprinters Road ya ben Old China Mall 0509 521 865 0509 521 865 Lion Aluminium was the best the best from the rest. Okay, the best from the rest. One was also at the end of power specialist about hospital. Dr. Akosia Duaya said Yadibia etete hepatitis from A to E, sciatica, arthritis, syphilis, broken bones, ulcer, ninano. So a power specialist about hospital. Etikai. Na ehye so efama me yokwa benya off ACP main road no ene eni nkomo 0244544422 0244544422 top chokofo enso so adaroma ekan bi ye de dwumadi no ebrewo etikai na ehye so Mr. Kill so product akolun for ene dia ba Mr. Kill memadru unya bia ebebo yi papa etina chese no bema why mre sanso ebiana wa hold nsem ekofom a bebacho Mr. Kill kulun for product bakwa Ghana mema ajetum eno no etikai na hye so buru babia tuntu no bia e wompotemo okwa obenya bi nso etimi ato ebia wasembisa bia 0274 139 176 0274 139 176 Omada Makambi and Eddie Jumadi no so ebrewo etikai na ehye so Honorable Samuel Ofoso Mpofo former national chairman Edema NDC Amanyoko, the immediate past chairman Edema NDC Amanyoko no doctor NNA yene no ede pampa so ebrewo etikai na ehye so former Meka ehye so Jumadi live on Last Lines TV on Multi TV and our Facebook Radio Gold 905 FM your affiliate stations outdoor one so airport your network the whole country Jumadi so aircoso dikai na ehye so the nation's capital Greater Accra Latabia Kwashi and I transmitted live. It's not just a no and so I don't know yenko kuden ko emne hwe ada topics na yebedi ho enkomo enim se party no at the programs ahodo de aba but answer ne bebo wura mu no we de tew German Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eka sem bi se sisia no bisa se policies burn of their bar. He talks about Ghana card. Etimiri bi kro kan say over 1,000 interchanges are now the one Ghana card manual obechusu a Ghana card ahead of 1,000 interchanges. Now say cry the spokesperson miracles about just be kind say infrastructure crowd and person fund to aba. But Ghana card aba be topical issue and ya to petrol or some more Ghana card. Ya to petrol more some more mobile money interoperability. Minim say Sadio Wednesday as former chairman enema ekosoma or party mod implementation about the digital space na infrastructure there mu ye adwuma ye ni sam komono na ye hwa de zia ne also osanso ye also a mate na afena o person o DVL ne man license to drive the country to know never be a course na enye no economically no ye ntimi apportion blames to him because no mate afena open license to take bold decisions for our future.
And Rami who said Dr. Mahmoud but me I say drip equipment.
Exactly.
Yeah, they buy no.
Initiative. Yeah.
And he said a year or a driver. Say a or your mate. You see, if you assume how person a leader, you must exhibit consistency. And then you must be honest. Say no. And you must be trusted. But me is blowing hot and cold. And I want to say, I also want to put on record, say, this is not the first time the equipment have been assembled for. Me, local government minister in 2012, under President Mahama and Prof. Samuels, and the Accra road equipment, this is assemblies. This is not the first time. I led the delegation to Germany, Hanoi, in Germany. And I acquire inspecting machines, and the Baba signed 30 million euro facility, and the grader and the other equipment. Oba can say some time be. Now I say Odo Mercy, Odo River Mercy, and Ibrahim Mahama Ecofa equipment, some equipment they buy no. Now we free zone. I feel no better now free zone. No offer be no de ebe sa. Odo River, no bad district those equipment, the graders were supplied. Almost every district had a grader and some other equipment. And no be Emma, the then National Security Coordinator, and the Bavulati, and a BA, the Human Security Section of the National Security apparatus. Road networks be I remember very, very well, Pastor. The landings, friends, maybe I'm the baller, egu, so too more, baby. And so, toi, not cast my day, you know, current me. A year, side equipment to be, and a true national security for, and the then mobile maintenance unit of the Ghana Highway Authority. And this equipment be emergency intervention under human security initiative under the national security apparatus. And those graders were supplied and they were made from Germany. From HB graders was there. It's the first time you supply graders. But you know, me did say that will be outdoor equipment. The president was giving praises to the Common Fund Administrator. Say through the Common Fund, Common Fund formula BI or Common Fund will be that formula goes to Parliament. So Dr. Bawumia is not telling the truth. If the money is from Common Fund, and now they sponsors our drip equipment now, there is no way Common Fund Administrator can spend Common Fund money without going to Parliament. If the MPs are saying, say, yeah, and yet me approve SK and they hot because in my time, I didn't machines the band. They call Parliament.
Oh, okay.
We call Parliament both sides. In fact, Saturn, Roads and Highways, local government committee, Roads and Highways committee, and another about 3 committees and the finance committee. 3 committees and the tenant me did 5 days of parliament and son Namina approval. Every day for some machines no at the other. When you go to parliamentary hazard, you can go and check. That was in 2012, before the elections. And they offer some machines in the other. It's some machines, you know. By at a time when they are very close to elections.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit more a bit call this system, but some of them were kept at the, a friend to say, free zone site on nobody call regions near there, and nobody call regions and also for emergency, you know, a request from communities and others. Okay. And you can check. So I want to counter Dr. Bob. I'm saying that this is not the first time machines assemblies.
Okay.
And number 2. If it is true, say, Assembly Common Fund, and normally funded, because that is what I heard from the president the day they were full of praise for that Toshini Nuko for say, arrangement. If it's Assembly Common Fund, the Common Fund law no state say, as soon as Common Fund administrator bet me spend 1 pesewa of the Common Fund, he has to come to Parliament.
Wow.
Or back Parliament, there will be a friend, committee of the whole, because you see, Common Fund administrator, and you're not in charge of the fund.
Okay.
It is under the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development. It is to prepare the budget and then the program, then the formula now. He makes it through the local government minister. The local government minister now be brief Parliament. But because I was a Common Fund administrator and also it me defend the formula no and then the technical people know. Yeah, no plenary. Yeah, no committee of the whole. A committee of the whole no. Me upon media for not Common Fund administrator and at together with the local government minister and then the technical people no. No more the formula for the sharing of the Common Fund number 2 Parliament. No bobo so Parliament just have formula no 2 more and so no bet me spend 1 pesewa of it.
I see.
And I want to put it on records. Said Dr. Baumia should know that if that money is come from Common Fund, then our MPs played a leading role in getting it approved before that thing came.
Because we try no time on the machines in the buy no more chicheno. I saw some of your MPs or more the machines in the trap pictures.
And because it's not but let's say SMBC or Pamania from Wood District. Not parliamentary candidate or not DC. I don't know whether he's a DC or whatever. Parliamentary candidate no offer machines. And all the MPP flags no they're causing the hotel. And can you believe this? Can you believe when we have brought governance
unity file?
Since say the governance now here party assembly party
exactly.
The assemblies are non-partisan. It is all the BB Bra Assembly. When in fact MPP flag so and the poster boss say the Bra Assembly. When it is a central government initiative supported and approved by Parliament. And that is why the MPs are there. And then the MPs look there. MPs don't care them because me local government minister no. The BB in fact let's introduce local enterprises and skills development program. And no grandpa no. I can assure you say some of the minority MPs now a board committees near they also benefited from it. So it's you know politicizing them too much in this country. And Dr. Baumia, baby a yamano no or say and me na me baby a no say me a bit baby a no so I led it but person me catch Ghana phone na say baby e man could be Dr. Baumia I a chairman of the economic management team of this country. What me supervise your dollar wa supervise dollar no e ma dollar no etime to make just see down from 4 cedis emra NDC hand over in December no. You lose election in December, and the dollar was 3.8 cedis to a dollar.
No.
Time I hand over around January, it's about 4.22. And now economic wizard, at me at $1 na my dollar no, at me a fraud 16 cedis plus. It's about 16
cedis plus.
Only partners me bold solutions.
Bold solutions.
Now bold solutions, sir. When me for bold solutions, no, I solve the depreciation of the city. No? Now I'm trying to advance on what you bold solutions. Now me trouble so cry mam Ghana for yan two bomb yan to cry and say or say your man with mom say me any die we say or tell me ba then I me. This is a leader. This is somebody who wants to become the president of the republic. If I were him, my bold solutions are I'll use the bold solutions to bring the dollar down. And then tell Ghanaians say Modi see the dollar the man my bold must solve ABCC. And you know, say, you be so. Kesha, na then I show ma. also yensi Intimate, me did say Dr. Bamia, the press conference or and then also afraid the board solution need national team. Exams. Was me trolling on the passing and 100%. And next time, no, the questions about me, then I'm be answer. It's better than I'm better than you. Number one, somewhere high. Yeah, me no come so must be interested. I thought that. Say the Jumasha will say Bible. Tell me, let's go into the Bible. Bible see the talent. A friend conform me as the talent. Yeah, you will be me as a mobile battle. The man in no or condemned than the one who never become. No, me as so. No, about who say me random 2 more day per minute says Cano. My Hosui Nasa say I took 2 from the shell. About not Nadiama. About yes, you say. Or say, no walk around 1 year day. Moon friendly. Na niotimi ye no yemfa binya den enka no on the basis of these biblical quotations no I thought to say na sanka Bamia no the both solutions now implemented na Ghana for if we say this is the leader for the future, this is the leader to take Ghana to the promised land. But what na see how see the agenda, what na see unemployment and about 14% under your watch as chairman of the economic management team. What na say ama ye bisia ye boy Dr. Bamia be catch na ye say ye boy bisia dudu. But that time no ogina ho ye a lot of series of lectures. So no ni be about economy. Na ye boy bisia say bisia na ye boy 120 billion Ghana cedis that time no say I can bet me see hospitals be brave, e bet me ya kon be brave, e bet me ya we be brave. With him say under Dr. Bamia na Akufo-Addo no ya bob be over 700 billion. And between time now 120 billion and one time say no what would about 600 billion and 641 billion by his analysis no sansika no I can say dan Ghana na Ghana say America by na Ghana he na ya kwan ya.
But he said, and you're budget the king can yet, so he's not in charge.
Now let me also correct it. Let me tell all Ghanaians to say, you can't presidency, and you're not Akufo-Addo. The presidency is about the president and his vice.
Okay.
18 a year to a bar. You see, president only the vice. And the president at any time be our president to Kwano. Only 2 na vice president not take over as the acting president. Into the presidency, no, and yet Nana Akufo-Addo as one person. Dr. Bamia is part of the presidency and must be held accountable for whatever happens under on other Emra. Amisata wono. No Misata on presidency no.
No come.
I don't know who Misata 170 questions. No Misata a mate. And only be on there. I don't know other questions to come and meet. No one come driver.
Okay.
I mean, people should look. Bamia cannot be smarter than all of us and tell us, say there on your part of it. Yeah. And now you buy 100 days. Look, go and check Bamia 100 days of MPP. Now we no care. Also, here I've arrested the dollar. I have done this. I have done this. Sometimes no, was he a mate or he was a driver? He was speaking as the chairman of the economic management team. And he was in the driving seat. And they said, come on, no code teacher. And yet, mate, here, once you are driving, Papa, no, the car, no, aqua code teacher. Na, Obi, but, me can say, Obi can say, na, Reswire, Obi, or surgery. No, quiet. Na, doctor, and he says, one near there, and I know, say, and a doctor is hard. And also, Miss Ruby, because this is my first time. I be Baba SG. Now, doctor say, you don't worry, me so, my first time I miss me, they Baba operation. And then they say, Nipa no time the bag, Baba no for you. What's nonsense? Yeah, the economy national. Dr. Bamia say, I have worked at the Bank of Ghana. I know where the money is.
Amudu Bamia.
Oh, no, okay. 100 days of the man who accolades. My way. I mean, person Ghanaians have short memory, but at least some of these things, no. Mommy uncle Bob back, he play back. Dr. Bamia smoke 100 days. I can't say 160 now, or this Afana come Asantia Pietu. Asantia Pietu means show me say Oja IGPD no, or this Afana call them patrol or no office. It is not difficult to trace the whole about of Asantia Pietu. Seki no one in China and the uncle. The next time, person make one something say. Dr. Bambia Hayano, flag bearer and leader of the MPP.
Yeah.
More than 1 year to the elections. It would have 1 year crowd the time when you leader, I have flag bearer. So say, what assume the driving seat?
Okay.
From last year November, MPP for Dr. Bambia as their presidential candidate, he becomes the leader
of the party
and has now assumed almost sitting in the front seat. Inti Sakadun Koya, Hana Wako blame. Inti he has no excuses. Media Ghana for very careful.
Okay.
Because you see, I've no bidenti. And a Basra or the bad way you know at Tonche.
Yeah.
Dr. Bobia has demonstrated to us, he is a theoretical economist. We can't trust him. Theory, different. Misata, later Misata, means so rest in peace. Or catch and say, a classroom economy and a warrior. It may once a beer. But what they want manage economy, no. Answer now, the more said the outcome of your management of the economy will determine the answer that Misata. Today, Misata, may his soul rest in peace, will be laughing in his grave and turning and say, some no kind, some me kind. And the answers are now say later, Misata, those answers are the outcome of his policies. Now, let me tell you another thing. Now, I'm a policy person.
Okay.
Dr. Bobia said, I've initiated 33 policies.
Yeah. And your mama has none.
Unim, Siaka policy. Oh, I said your mama has no policy.
Yeah. I say Onibi.
I say Bakukra, your mama need policy Bakukra. Cocoa rules, cocoa projects, cocoa rehabilitation, and your policy.
And policy.
So if you are you are aspiring to become a leader of the country, now we just say, ask your mama, he doesn't even have one policy. How can you say that? Let's just say what done there, then I'll go be there with you.
Yanko policy, how more your policy
now
to tackle?
See your policy, sir. First of all, there must be a problem.
Okay.
And the problem must trigger thinking.
Okay.
The thinking must develop alternative ideas.
Okay.
Alternative ideas in the bar. Near here all the pros and cons. Near here the one which best solves the problem.
Okay.
Near adopted or not as a policy.
Okay.
Yes, they are adopted or not as a policy. Then we start what we call the implementation of the policy. Yes, start implementation of the policy now. Near do baby, near BB evaluation of the policy. Why evaluate policy? They say, am I getting the policy outcomes and the policy outputs? Am I getting it? If I'm not getting it there, what has gone wrong? Let me look at what has gone wrong and input it again in the policy cycle.
Okay.
Now, the about strengthen policy and the buyer, a bit me a boy near but then beside Dr. Baumia, I will just take 3 policies.
Okay.
Number 1, on the policy for planting and foods.
Yeah, planting for food and jobs
and the buyer. What was the policy outcome? And what is the policy output? Output in the outcome necessarily the food prices are high.
Yeah.
Food inflation is very high.
Yeah.
It means to say policy now implemented, you know.
Amfa
anyajuma. So what I say? That is number 1. Number 2, we say what the policy be a friend one village, one dam, eba. So what the bar? Even during the dry season, you know, yet in your irrigation, I'm a biania busu 12 months throughout the whole year. Yeah, dear busu. And now I can tell you, say, but be a one dam, one village, no. With me a sports stadium or not from balls. The policy outcome, they say, there is food shortage to the extent to say, and Minister for Agric, about the issue directive say, we should not import grains or any other staples. For the first time, who say, soldier for the SO protected border. What's the custom officers doing? What are they doing there? Time be our election, but then people walk off and be our said, Omankonya, Togo for Omankonya, a friend said, dissidents, and I say, on friend simple.
Covidiana said,
that one almost on Matio.
I front of Yana.
Togo, transport Togo. Papa V
microphone, okay.
Papa V, I'm from Intimacy, say, BBN, okay. Mama can say, bro, a short.
Sasa session is for you.
And a bro short is no, yeah, I'm for bro trouble W. It no young for soldiers. They started the place soldiers now no. To go intimidate people on the borders. That is what they are doing. You are toying with the life of people.
I think that what you might be asking this is
they are deploying the soldiers. See you September with the young family Sahara Castle. Soldiers to move home. Google border no so because they are bro I'm afraid they gun the soldier for a bro no more. So it is our one village, one down policy no so Yamutu. I feel it. I judgment. Enti say over Dr. Babu Otimi akwaji $12 million. Facility say they kwaya Poalugu Dam. Na abuama yetimi aye all year farm. Then na obako Poalugu hodom no enso kokora ni ho a omde gu abro so na abro do na. Look, people one day will answer for causing financial loss to the country. And I'm happy to say in our manifesto, President Mahama has boldly indicated, say, people will be made to account for how they use the scarce resources of this country. How can Dr. Bambia and his government, MPP, a bit now say, do you know what $12 million can do? Minia, also only need $12 million. Now because see this man, one more calculator, and make me a bar.
A lot of cities.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
And the things that it can do. Then the panel ko ho abrabo mo ti honnom. No more say 12 million. Now see the feasibility study they say scanash. It's also yamutu anyi. Afi mo say mo ba cocoa sector so no. Mo bese cocoa sector no din.
Yeah.
Now mo policy am cocoa production akosoro. And now I can say no. For the first time in the history of this country, till I think 2013, cocoa production has gone below 500,000 metric tons. NDC, every so now under Dr. Puni, oh no, I agree kiniko no medical officer. What me be heading cocoa board? I'm almost 996.
Yeah.
Almost 1 million metric tons. And now what about cocoa? And if you have a president who appoint the chief executive of cocoa board, and the cocoa production will decline, and the person is still in office, they depend on the audacity to come and stand before Ghanaians and catch and say no, they are to the extent say we are winning ourselves. Meanwhile, you don't have the money. You are making losses. You don't have the money, and the president decided say such a person should stay for almost 8 years to ruin the cocoa industry. With the company from PBC.
Yeah.
PBC.
Produced by a company.
It's the biggest state-owned enterprise at Cocoa. And the PBC, you say workers 9 months in Tiamaka. PBC became so flourishing under the late Korea Takra. May he so rest in peace. What in the dinner?
Yeah.
No, of your down.
Yeah.
Overhead the PBC. A tiny PBC around. Out to the sense, say, almost started some investing into other strategic business units.
Wow.
It took Kumasia, Golden Beam Hotel. It was built by the PBC. As a result of profit, and Golden Beam was a strategic year. City Hotel, now my friend says a friend Golden Tulip Hotel.
Lancaster.
And no, and ever. She said, about what they did to why don't we say, Ubia, Sabe, one banner or no banner, no, did the University of Hua, NDCC, or Mefro, say, and never seen none intimacy University by cry. I come with some nine. Finish why Adam wrong and what to tune your mind. Tell me why the Adam and the man want to tune your money and what to do. So, no cocoa sector no so no the policy no so yamutu. It is said Dr. Baumia Bano Beka say I have initiated 33 policies. Let us subject those policies to critical analysis. The minister say what were the policy outcomes and what were the policy outputs and what are the policy impact and also here policy in the back. What is its impact on the farmers planting for food? What is the impact of the policy on food prices, on farmers, on employment generation? I mean, politics will say MPP is a party of empty sloganeering. one district, one factory, one dam, one say, one village, one this. Well, my teacher say one student, one laptop.
Yeah.
And now another one be what they say one
teacher, one laptop, so about.
And one student, one chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate so buy. But I don't know everything the woman yeah. So
cocoa production and kasakofo. After my embra galamsey policy. And then Nana Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. Nana Akufo-Addo say, I'll put my presidency on the line.
Yeah.
Now Nana Akufo-Addo could share Anglican for Kumasi. I'm Thomas Synod today. And also he has not failed Ghanaians. 18 or introduce Bawumia first and a palm also. Omonto about Emma. And I'm saying Nana Akufo-Addo, you are a failure. Because here environment no okoba room or see the environment or the money say we should keep it, live in it and keep it. And now here the alarming rate you have to say see anya careful 2030 thereabout no you be kren so about Ghana legacy and Nana Akufo-Addo de my and say wa ba be say environment no ama one forest reserve yan komu enko to bibi o mane yetumu agudie
yeah.
Mimi free Ochimemu.
Okay.
Atiwa Forest. A sacred. In fact, baby or could be a friend of Bansu. Bansu no. A Honna. Sabi Ochihe Ekra Edane a concert or then the Chishu Baya. A quokra hair or Chihe a quokra say Ufuri Kobansu. The Bansu Honoman. You were quite beer. No beer fan in Sanka. Sawunam now free and you know kwada ko first mo na ko du banso na duru ho no ma uduru ho pa ehwe nyunyu na ho etum kwaye no bi am fa den sanka and then go and check it. It has been vandalized. Where Atiwa Forest no ehwo na bremu tifi ehwo na densu tifi ehwo na ayensu etifi. These are the three principal water bodies a several eastern region, central region, and the some part of central region, I'm saying proud, yeah. But some part of central region, any greater Accra, enti brim, I want to free, and then I want the forest is under siege. Enti another meeting say majority chief whip. After the debate, you know, say. Or your league table. Yeah. Now I who you are lose. Hand on that top. Oh, league table no, in terms of galamsey operation. Now here, when this is from that top. I mean, how can we bring? I mean, this is the state of this country. This is the kind of leadership that MPP has given to us. Another pray. Over some more. Yeah. Brim. And some honor. The brim not for one. I need to know. Abe buma aba yesa. Okay, Enti so you be anchor, he will fight against the galamsey menace. How on earth can a parliamentary leader stand in parliament and say, oh, galamsey there, and they so said there, more political more than us? Why? I don't know about it. Don't buy. Yet about the mobile say, near will be anti and then they also yes, you best said no, yeah, and said no more than send a musi. No. This is the kind of leadership that we have in the country today. And I am challenging Dr. Bawumia and MPP for say, some policies, so I say 33 policies, no. How much the policy outcome, the policy output, and the policy impact on the life of Ghanaians. So say the economic policies in our field. The economic policies, when we here press conference because MPP manifesto no atonso. Na Akufo-Addo we dey mean copyright crime free check. Say MPP manifesto no atonso. And no call press conference preference so call no so and no so ajiga kra say bibia.
Chairman, yenda ne homre ba resetting Gregory Asiedu said this gentleman has spoken my mind in all okay. Or also the Kakrodeman. So messages in the doors, Papa. Chairman, you have 12 minutes to check out from the studio. Okay, and you're the first to the next week Wednesday. Okay, because Maybe I'm going to reset net in part. It is a watcher. I will not share a person of resetting. It's a tumbra. What you see? Me could have been some a year
a year Modern Ghana News. 24th March 2015. Daily Guardian report to you. President Mahama inspect Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development Machinery. And a caption here, President Mahama and Chief of Staff Julius Debra, among others, inspecting the machines. Machines in here.
Alaska, media, my so this is it. And I say, Chairman said, what screenshot? And a screenshot and I send the mommy. Now, me want to find 2 screens. I think send them no benyano.
Screenshot.
Screenshot to Yana. One man send you. And
the back one make us say, what's it? No, Kufodo. Our very important soundbite TV. Or say, NDC Ebo Bessia, Edeka 120 billion in the jar. Ejano, Ghana. No, say free come and come breast wa. ABC Satam no, and then DC. And quantity me up Bob Bessia. The car at Ghana debt, every 120 billion. Oh, yeah, no say. Send me a mube bisa. Na me su me bisa no. Nasikano, ewo he. And then, no, who for what me at the Ghana, yeka. I could do over 700 billion Ghana cedis. Me pacho remix. And I may yamo. Nana, Nasikano, ewo he. Nasikano, ewo he. Nasikano, ewo he. So I know you know 3 times. Me understand people them their money. Makachan say, Ghana, for we don't have short memory. Make us anymore. Until I come in there, can make us say, and then yamfa
okay. Now you pay another day for manifesto Dankasa. See you have programs.
How trust are key ingredient for this election between John Mahama and Dr. Bawumia. How now bet me trust him? Dr. Bawumia bejina tema. Me am tema. Tema refinery anymore.
Okay.
And obey your declaration. Say, for that time, no econo. And down no, and then for the leadership, no. One will introduce concrete roads. One will between roads. One will introduce concrete roads. Now, some concrete road no starting. One the best started free. Tema oil refinery anymore. Everybody vacuum round about on. Me say, Konako has a concrete road. Now he know what me. Trust is a very, very, very important ingredient. I was high election here becoming, and I think that Ghanaians cannot entrust the life and future of this country into the hands of Dr. Bawumia, because honestly, what demonstrated say theoretically the woman wanya we can casafi and opako see anymore, but practically we can deliver. He cannot deliver. And you know, say yeah elections now you can't want someone and deliverables no, and I say. What were you able to deliver? Another policy failure. NAPCO. And a offer nipa by say he say 100,000.
Yeah.
I don't go Independence Square. Say
a common
and ne Oma one NAPCO ne say allowances allowance has NAPCO really been a successful policy that was delivered by the MPP? I would say, NAPCO, the policy didn't work. It is one thing talking about Makofa policy, my 33 policies, my say. And there's one thing about the policy working and the policy making an impact and achieving the KPIs, and your key performance indicators. I would remember our policy. Then I could find out my buy. No setting up Minister for monitoring and evaluation.
Yeah.
And what the doctor Akoto said, the late Akoto said, may he so rest in peace. One of the people that are respected most, very knowledgeable. Make I pass say, may lecture be Gimpa. Now I monitoring and evaluation. No, so this is one of the best things when we see it me create a ministry for monitoring and evaluation. But what did that ministry do? What did they monitor? What is the outcome of that ministry? And then your policies in attention. You know, some policy no so ato nti Bawumia na economic policy ato nsum, the planting for food and job ato nsum, cocoa ato nsum, management of the environment ato nsum, galamsey ato atese, ene obia I free for all. Our environment is under serious threat. So we took an alcohol baby now question omoja kwaye si hwa. Again, under this government, say me I'm a local government practitioner. Go to the assemblies and find out whether the assembly common fund is coming and what impact is the common fund making at the assembly. MPP has succeeded in re-centralization instead of decentralization.
I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, say decentralization. Yeah, say under a constitution, yes, I say a person will develop my no man cost. I was say even and balanced development across the country.
Okay.
Into decentralization policy, you Professor Kwamna when a pilot here do the PNDC time. Near the NDC mono. The purpose and say the governance ever called the doorsteps of the people.
Okay.
Under decentralization, there were about 3 or 4 key thematic areas. There were administrative decentralization.
Okay.
Your political decentralization, your fiscal decentralization. Political decentralization. To me, I don't say you be this is a whole, you be this for administratively no so no. You decentralize the governance system to the extent to say you work coordinating directors are on bet me taking decision. I'm assemblies no and decisions na you taking or center. Na afe you work back one your friend no your friend say fiscal decentralization. See a woman they say sikane you see I say money should follow the means. What people means to govern themselves.
Okay.
You must follow it, the money and the resources on betting the one. It may be a common fund administration. Say about 5%, initially about 5% of the total national revenue. Near the Aqua common fund. Near check ama metropolitan municipal and assemblies. Normally they develop one more districts. Under this, you move added to 7.5%. Say the best can be also amanako. Under this government, common fund no crowd ya kapu. Amasi kananka say was say anke ko district no mo atenase. No mo kwan be fa so am this can be adwuma no. The center is deciding most of the things for them and spending the bulk of the money at the center. It's not make us say they are reversing the decentralization and re-centralizing the fiscal decentralization under NDC John Hama Bomode say obe be a friend of fiscal decentralization section between the Ministry of Local Government and Ministry of Finance. Send ya you bet me I be a friend of composite budget. So composite budget, not just say district be one budget or the Juma.
Okay.
Now my district me at San and National. Then the secret now ban. Now say Sikano yet not center ha near check. Then you are depriving the district, the communities of the little resources or some of the solving borehole issue. They say, there's a project that Understand President Mahama is doing, trying to give people repair broken down boreholes. And I believe at the appropriate time, those who are supposed to speak to this will come and I know say several communities across the country, Team Binama, repair boreholes. Send a bayan kofu beja usuano. Initiator President Mahama and some group be aya. All media dear crown was start here. Oh yes, I did. Enti MPP there, Babi Amakan na kuduno. Emma Yehu say there's the need for resetting this country.
Okay.
State capture. And then we say land. Available land be a double be a dachi ya double Kofu afa momo. It's not a private individual. But colonial government buy is see bungalows, you creating spaces for future. I understand in Ashanti region, for instance, as I seen the war, sir, golden tulip, then honey idea, residential only idea, individuals have taken over. Oh, honey, after you see a down by BT to Nakotinum. You see, but these things are there for the future. Because Ghana, our population is growing. The population will grow up. Your special development must be looking at how to create land banks and keep some of the land for future generations.
Okay.
Now say suddenly none of it abandon us as here. So your hin on the assassin on your heel. Or him be our hidden assassin. It is so your man penny na feel the assassin kakra that why the year Jumano. Then they are torn away, and then they are torn away, and then Sagana for a moment near Maria. Anka, your hotels kakra kakrano. Ka omotomo. And no make us a hotel honor, wouldn't say assassin. Assassin a dark and ponano. A baby so. Near see a child plot, I have about 1 billion. A baby so. Now here structure sisu anybody be see na ye to more the say say onipa ba ko pe on fa na here for the end yenye. These are the things that have been done to this country. The agri sector is suffering, the education sector is suffering, the environment is under threat, the peace and security. Just say, if we move media for under this government, there is so much intimidation. Obiabre,
GR4 Tata.
So, Obiabre, and they more boy air cost, and they all kind and count.
Yeah.
This election is about bread and butter.
Yeah.
This election is about cake and fish.
That's true.
This election is about the fact to say minimum wage 18 cedis.
Now top bread.
And I'm going 20 cedis. Until minimum wage into 1 loaf of bread and mount from coffee.
We're only at 22 cedis.
22 cedis.
Yes, it before that I grow Mpofo the side away. Before the 50 Ghana.
It's only planning 22 cedis. 18 cedis.
18 cedis. I got 22 cedis.
It's into Brodo. 18 million election come me pamocho me nyasa MPP NDC assembly. Let's talk about the issues. It's about bread and butter. It's about our survival. It's about the future of our children. So me sure quiet. Now me sure say they degrading now. Look, I was listening to a toxicologist this morning on one of the TV stations. All can say mercury, lead, and the cyanide. Almost I'm saying, you know, it's one of the greatest threats in my head. Wow. It's another good for Ube see one disease, one factory. Ube we know now kidney diseases, any other diseases, and the mercury. And the cyanide near the Omode Juma. First, me I've attended mining school, and I know it's like a mine yeah. Ube Christy Dyke. No more than I say, but be our good no near the no on by in such a way say in Suno, in Sipu, and for baby uncle. They say the very water bodies now, yen no mono, and no one here who sa lead any idea. I watched a news item. One pathologist was there, KNUST. No, because they say no. Children with deformity are being born, especially in the producing areas. Oh, nipa yebo na inside basa ubi ninsa ubi. I say the future is not looking good for us.
All right, Chairman, you're up now.
And I dare say, Nana Akufo-Addo Dr. Bawumia have failed this nation.
Okay,
there's no need some campaign. Se babia anka won pagya won saranda
in the town.
A car ya bobe brebe na share kano ya nya no smooth na John Mahama, the nation builder, the visionary leader. I was in Komodumase over the weekend to launch a campaign for Lower Manya. The catch one say John Mahama vision eso obetrans no hu say Adomi bridge na esi hodo no ya yusu akodu babia ya nhwe yi adachi bi Adomi bridge no bet they are doing Ekutemu Ebeji Fimuntino. John Mahama retrofitted Adomi Bridge. Okay. Yeah, sir. Yeah, since Adomi Bridge now man another 50 years lifespan. This is the kind of leaders we are looking for. Leaders who will think far and think about the future of this country and not about what they get today and not about friends and family. It's not good they say, see, yeah, can you have a friends and family were failing, size of government were failing. They went, you know, but we are only the good for now. When we say it's made 50 ministers, but you have some pretenders.
125.
I think I'm going to try to cry and say, and then we also about abolish levy. I don't know the levy because party. Levy. Bawumia echo or say chairman Sabonsufie. Emma party now moye no. The levy cake. Yeah. Pa no mudi o celebrate say levy about you. And then levy at all. Into policy failure no endorse bebre, and so he doesn't have any bold solutions. He doesn't have any bold solutions. If he had those solutions, 1 year and then he have flat better by now. He should show us some of the bold solutions that were used to. Now on country Ghana for say this and this is what I have done. These are the bold solutions, you know. Montwamiso. I believe that the best option for Ghanaians now is John Dramani Mahama. The man is on top of ubetime the John Mahama betra hanom. On kuta book, on hwe bibi on kan bibia. Eniamo ye nyina okay. The man need the policy by okay, but your policy could do your okay. No, and then me be a question. And I want to ask you this question. The media who are listening to me, go and look at the railway line from Tema to Mpakadan. Now, this I want to say, what do the MPP want to achieve by extending that railway to Mpakadan? They don't even understand the vision. I was chairman of GPHA board. Yeah, Juma, yeah.
It's also my trousers are called.
But my mention the vision of John Mahama. The vision of John Mahama, they say, yeah, quite say, yeah, landlocked countries, no, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. The casa Cassian Kwa neighbor. It's a quite now, any answer now saying. Yes, you want voter late transport. It's me, at the ship, a faso, at this Fadiama, or you near the to make up whippy. Sanity, dear. You can see a construct railway line in free Tema. And the Kosi Akosomo port, no, near develop another port. Now, containers now, you the fire consuming no, you the water transport, and the Aquacosi Buipe. It's Bupen by another inland port. It's one quite in nephew, Burkina Faso, Niger, and then one more free Sahel region in Nanaba. Almost mother have you, a back cut traffic, a back cut wear and tear, a baby, and no one be fat, no more deco. That is the objective for John Mahama, yes, all day. Need to another port. Near you, MPP, but we say, as a side, you know. Ya twice what they call Mpakadan. Mpakadan, the trainer, I could see. There is no inland port at Mpakadan. There is no transport, so because it be a transport of passengers, and so here between Tema and the Akosomontino. Ya the NTSA no. One commission trainer, a dinner trainer.
And on go far back with accident in a
because one commission, BBN has a train on commission. I want to challenge the MPP to come and tell me, say, Sa train on Modekosi Mpakadan. Are they going to make an inland port in Mpakadan? Now, Lawrence, no, Afa Road, Coasting Corridor, Burkina Faso. And now, say, they want to. So, do they understand the vision?
And
these are things that people have not addressed them.
As someone working, track and echoes what I say investigated.
They say, because they say, when we are train,
as you said, so assigned to you, they say,
I'm commission, Quana, train a hen echo, and the den echo, and the question, and the never look at you. What infrastructure they are building? Assume they say, Mpakadan, no problem, Kabadis time, some would develop inland port, Cassia or near Qua. Yet, me, your friend say, containers near the go. I don't understand the vision. I don't think, and also, Mumma John Mahama.
Okay.
Tell a new future not Tadiano. Satil no to be Pomatadian.
And okay.
Say, tell a new future Tadian. No so co party, open them, tell a new delay. Of course, my future Tadian as a Mpofo. It is before Tadian, the Comatella for our count of
Chairman, Mammy can't cut away from Nkranza Traditional Council near Fancy a time and also for no abo. Let away Sisiana reporter the fee a year Bono East constituency diaba. And me do fear that my wife will be some say, Yatise, Yase, Krubi, Abo, President Mahama, so my case, and this is a case, President Mahama, so Mamma yet a campaign or massas, and so media mentation or so. Will be on social media, no will be son on TV, but no be some sending me who here. Now, this is coming from our reporter with the President Mahama Chi from where letter a film Nkranza Traditional Council they about to the general public was a false report. That is the heading. The Nkranza Traditional Council wishes to clarify recent false reports alleging that the Traditional Council has expressed outrage and invoked cases against the National Democratic Congress NDC and its flag bearer, His Excellency the ex-president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, following an alleged mixed meeting. The Traditional Council categorically deny these claims as they do not reflect our values and practices. The Council remains committed to fostering dialogue and collaboration with all political entities for the betterment of our community. We urge the public to disregard these misleading statements and encourage responsible reporting to uphold the integrity of our traditional leadership. We also thanks for your understanding. Cosmos Awuku Fofie ena assign or registrar. It dated and 4th day of September 2024. This is coming from a reporter with the President Mama channel and I show to the screen. And also I don't know. Okay.
Maybe can no me who side make my nyantum.
Okay.
Because Mr. President Mama Ubuade pa or respect traditional. Na near ha me kwan say President Mama no. Nenso nom enem kransa fo. E ho na erifi. Say onfa ni die mo bia kra enye Her Excellency Lord Mahama ne nananom ene the traditional authorities. Oh yes sir. Ntimi hu ye no I took it to a pinch of salt. Say President Mama will not disrespect anybody. Let alone wakona asenum fie. Ah me ne nam no yakọ ho a na dije ntimi koda nkransa akontaba President Mahama is not in his DNA to disrespect traditional authorities.
Okay.
And now feel so no enye duabo bia na ye na me hwenkofo na omontuma ne omayi o say bia we no enkwani ho abata te ko say bia we enka no enti say duabo no me twam in the name of Jesus say me adwuma John Mahama ya me asisi no asisi so ba president of the Republic of Ghana duabo bia no a ebetime sia no kwan. But I want to assure all traditional authorities say NDC be a social democratic party no ye GD say traditional authorities no any chiefs and opinion leaders a part and parcel of the governance architecture of the country, and we will not disrespect them. Because the Mama will always respect, and this will always respect chiefs and traditional authorities wherever we go.
All right, Jawan, resetting Ghana and India. You're the best free for next week. Until next week, Wednesday. Yes, Wamba, you're essential. Na your deep manifesto in Hong Kong. Thank you so much.
I'm from Mpofo today. Because me can say, yeah, campaign no, me ko kasa na campaign no more dey ade to say,
Bese kokot. Sa court no. By January ko na we ni atwam.
Oh, nyamiti. Bibi wa ahye bi e. Yes.
Chairman, nyamisham. But as a chairman Samuel Ofoso Mpofo na motin.
Thank you for watching. PENDREAM TV really appreciate your time. Please, if you have not yet subscribed as a newcomer, please do so before leaving, because this is the only place you can watch or listen to any latest updates in politics. Please do so for us. Thank you.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Ah nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.